What's up everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel and welcome back to another new car added into the game, which I wanted to check out because I very briefly checked this out the last time that I ended up playing the game, and I wanted to see what it was like. So obviously we only drove this thing in the story of the new basically donut high-low story, and it was this thing. It was a 240 that's basically a drift car, a pro spec, can't even speak anymore, a pro spec drift car. It is part of the Formula Drift cars as well when you're looking for it, if you end up unlocking this thing. It looks very cool. The only reason why I really like these is because they have a lot of detail. Right, all of the Formula Drift cars have a stupid amount of detail. Like, yes, of course, like you'll have a lot of the, you know, regular cars have detail, such as, you know, like their interiors and stuff like that, but these have to have a lot of detail for the outside as well. All the different hoses, the different connections, everything from radiators, from the fuel cell, from whatever, even bits from the interior that you have, like the cage and all the zip ties on the cage and everything like that. Again, there's a huge amount of detail that goes into having a look at or building one of these. And you can even see the reflections in all the aluminium and everything. It's just, it's crazy. It's just, it has so much detail. I can't believe it even has a bunch of scratches on the front bar. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has a bunch of scratches. You can see obviously the inside of the wheels, you can see the brakes, you can see everything in there. It's a little darker right now from up here, just because I'm in this view. I think if I was like in the festival, you could probably see this a little bit better because it'll be like bit of overhead lighting. Let's actually do that. Let's go over to the festival and drive this thing over. I'm gonna drive that over there actually. What's the closest festival? It's the Baja Festival, right? That's probably the quickest one. But yeah, there's so much detail that goes into a lot of these cars, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I really like checking these out. So I thought we could do that for this car, and not only that, but of course also drive it. Let's see what it's like. Right now, this thing makes what, about 800 horsepower. It is pretty powerful. 824, and it weighs 1,295 kg. Also, 1,200 newton meters of torque. It drives pretty much like any other FD car though. Like, it's not that special right now, but obviously we get to change it and do stuff to it. We can probably get it to drive a little better. Yeah, for drifting on the open roads is completely different to drifting on a track. So all these FD cars, they're probably very good on a regular track, but as soon as you start driving them on the road, completely different. Elevation changes are crazy. Like, I'm drifting uphill now and it's like kind of struggling, even with 800 horsepower. The response is very good though. I like how quickly it changes direction. That's quite nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick go on this thing just to see what it's like. But like I said, the main and most important thing is I love the detail of this thing. I think it just looks really cool. So let's get rid of that. I think this is bugged as well. You like press to get rid of it? Oh, no, I guess not. Before it was, when I was in the thing. Ah, there you go. You can see the WiseFab kit. Yeah, there you go. Okay, the WiseFab kit, you can probably see it now on both sides as well. For the car. I wish you could turn the wheels when you're in this view here. I don't think you can. I think you have to go into photo mode, which I'm probably gonna do, right? Why am I moving so slow? Why am I stuck? Oh, I can't go left. It's like someone else is using my controller. Bro, this is so delayed. One sec. I think it's because I'm zoomed into the thing. So let me, there we go. Let me do that. Nice. Okay, much better. Okay, good. It's so strange. I want to change the steering all the way to one side. Perfect. Let me go back to photo mode and hide the UI. And we can now probably see you have the angle kit and everything all tucked away in there. I want to have a look from this side though, because you should be able to see it from the top. Yeah. Can you actually not zoom in? Oh, that's so disappointing that you can't zoom in closer. It's clipping through the wheel though. Come on, man. Come on. You could have made it. I know this is supposed to have like a lot of like detail and stuff like that, but you could have at least made it so it doesn't clip through the wheel. It's not even moving, bro. The knuckle is just okay, whatever. The knuckle's just completely disconnected. That's cool. That's so weird though. You can't zoom in even more. That sucks. That is kind of dumb. But yeah, you can still have a look and see a bunch of detail here. In everything, regardless. Yeah, it's still quite cool. I love all the little scratches though and everything. Look at all the scratches and like, I guess places where you have like handprints and stuff. It's just dust and dirt that's been collected. And you can see the reflections in the all aluminium and stuff. Alright, cool. And then the interior as well. Very cool. Again, you can't zoom in. I think they got rid of that feature. I don't know if it was a feature or what, but they kind of got rid of it, which is kind of annoying. Let's see. And then you can even see in there. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like the, like I said, I really like the attention to detail for these FD cars. They just look really, really sick. Okay, let's drive this thing. I mean, I've driven it a little bit. Let's see what we can change on it, and we can probably get it to drive a little bit better. Pretty sure it's already on the old drift tires, as the game likes to give them. Yeah. I mean, usually we love to go with the snow tires, because the snow tires in this game especially are super, super slippery, and they're just nice. You can have nice long slides with them, so I'm probably going to go with the snow tires for that. It reduces the grip a little bit. I think we're fine for the tire width. That's fine. I don't want to change the looks of this thing at all. I want to keep them the way they are. We can put basically the Supra, whatever, 2J in it, or whatever this is. Whatever engine that is, and then we can put an RB. Oh, sorry, not an RB. Jeez, I saw 2.6 and I immediately thought RB. We can put a quad rotor in this thing, which also does sound very good. But I want to keep the engine that's in it already. It is this? Okay, I was gonna say, like, surely, right? Surely it's supercharged. If I change this thing to the racy... It's not whiny enough. I want it to be more whiny. I want it to, like, make a nice noise. Still sounds really good. Very raspy. I just want to give it more power. What are we looking at for power now? 1200? 1200 seems good. Oh no, continue working. We're not done yet. Brakes. I kind of like the endless brakes. They kind of look better than the no-name whatever these carbon ceramics are. So I'm going to keep those on. Weight reduction. We can get rid of that, especially since I've added a lot more. A lot more power. What else? Transmission. We have a 4-speed as standard in it. I'm gonna change that to a 6-speed, especially for this. I think the diff is already adjustable, so I'm not gonna touch that at all. I mean, we could probably build this thing for A-class drifting. I don't know if is that a thing in this game. I don't think it is an actual thing in this game, but I think for A-class drifting it could actually be quite decent. I mean, we dropped this thing now to what, the S. A really low S1, right? I mean, if you just get rid of something. I mean, power doesn't seem to do anything for this. Maybe if we add some of the weight back on, 803, it'd be kind of sick though. For A-class drifting, this would be very sick. What have I changed? Oh yeah, it's this. Completely jumped it. Completely jumped class. Yeah, I don't even know if I can change anything else on this guy. Oh, I guess the grip, right? 813. Yeah, I guess the grip. Other than that, I think as soon as we start... yeah, I was about to say, as soon as we start leaving the power, we start going back on ourselves. It's gonna make this thing... it's gonna make this thing worse. Okay, whatever. I don't really care. Alright, low S1. More power, less weight. Worse tires. This should be a pretty fun car to slide around. I love driving stuff like this, man. It's just like, it's just something different, and it doesn't have to be competitive. It's just drive it for fun, basically. You know what I mean? That's mad. Yeah. I think we gave it too much power. I definitely need to change these gear ratios. I just spread them out a little bit more. I thought they were okay right now the way they are, but it actually is still quite responsive. I don't know if it's because it... Yeah, look how short these gear ratios feel now. Like in 5th, I'm redlining it and it's like not pulling anywhere. Yeah, it feels really, really nice. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Okay, I changed my gear ratios just to suit me a little bit more. A little better now. There actually is a little bit of resistance now in 5th, which is good. It's exactly what I like to see. 4th seems to be the dominant gear here. And 5th for the higher speed corners. Yeah. I just need to be careful now because it is a little slower than what it was before. Of course, with the drift tires, you just have so much more grip. Than the snow tires. The snow tires are super shit. I don't know what adjective to use these, but it's just bad. Why is it telling me that I'm earning skill points, bro? Oh yeah, it's because I used some of them, wasn't it? I used a couple of them. I don't know why I did. Oh, I guess we're off the ground now. Yeah, I used a couple of them and I wasn't stuck at 999 anymore. Nah, but control is easy though with it. It's super easy. Again, FD cars are always quite nice. They have a huge amount of angle that you can steer your front end with, and the rest is just a piece of cake. Like, you just drive around with the throttle, push yourself along really nicely. I was thinking maybe to put it into 6th there, but I just didn't do it. Let's try it actually. Why not? One sec. Maybe not for this corner. This corner I actually have to slow down for. We'll try it for one of the longer corners that's coming up anyway. And I'll put it into 6th. Let's see. I definitely thought it was going to be a lot worse than what it is now, due to the fact that it has much worse tires than before, right? So I expected the front end to not be as responsive and flick into the other direction as easy, like I just did there. Alright, 6th. Oh, it caught it. Oh my god, man, the angle you can keep with this thing is sick. Okay, I slowed down so much there. Way too much. I slowed down too much. I'm trying to keep as much angle as I possibly can, because that's how I just enjoy doing that. It's just fun. But obviously for some of the corners, I kind of can't. I need to be able to speed up a little bit. Because what I'm doing is I'm not speeding up. Increasing your angle doesn't make you speed up, it actually makes you slow down a little bit, so. You need more power. And with the terrible tires that this thing has, even though you add power, you're not actually like pulling away anywhere. Not anytime soon anyway. But it's nice, bro. It's like so easy to drive. It's such a simple car. Like I said, it's like the Formula Drift guys, like all the other ones. Like it's just so easy to control and to play with. I feel like this would be nice if you just get rid of the paint job on it, right? I mean, obviously it'll still look like, you know, like an FD car. But what I really liked about what was one of the cars that I ended up doing? Actually, it was two of the cars. The 325i, obviously not a 325 anymore, but I like the 325, the E30 FD car. I'm just gonna call it that. That's really sick to drive, and to use like just a standard paint on it, like not a livery or anything. And also the RX-8, the 3-rotor RX-8, that looks so sick. Like you have the angle kit, you have everything, it just looks unreal, and then you just have a standard color on it. Like I just painted mine like purple or something. And every now and then I love driving those just in open lobbies, just like now, like just in general, just from getting from place to place sometimes. Especially the RX-8, because the RX-8 makes an unreal noise with the 3-rotor. Yeah, man, this is easy to drive. It's quite nice, easy to control, nothing too crazy. I definitely want to check out the Donut Media, the super van, but I don't think much has changed from that van to the regular van that's already in the game. If you know what I mean. Like, this is a new car. Like, this is, like, this 240 is a new car, technically, in this game. Yes, we have another 240 in the game, but that's like an S14.5 or whatever. And obviously we have the regular cars, but this is a new car. This is a new car. I don't really have this car in the game. And yes, I did say that it drives like the other FD cars, but they do have differences. Like they have noticeable differences. But I haven't driven the other cars in such a long time that I'll obviously have to drive them back to back to back to back to realize what each difference is between all the cars. But the power output and the way they drive and all that sort of stuff, it is slightly different from car to car. They don't all drive the exact same. But that's what I was saying. Like, if I have a look at these, see what I mean? Like, most of these just have the regular whatever design on them, and then this one, oh sorry, it's like blue. So this one I had, and I ended up painting, like this one as well, I changed to all-wheel drive and I tried it out like this. I think I got rid of the livery on that. I don't know why it's still there. But this, for example, like it just got rid of the entire livery on this thing and I just painted it like blue. And that's it. But I just, every now and then I just love driving this thing. It's just really nice. It looks closer to like a regular car, you know, than an FD car. But it's just the sound of this thing. It's just the sound of this thing that does it for me. That's why I ended up changing to this thing. But every now and then I just drive it. This is also on snow tires. But it drives completely differently. Like, it just feels like a different car. It drives completely differently to the 240. So there is a significant difference between these cars. A very noticeable difference. And I think it feels... This feels... I don't know, weirdly enough, this feels a little heavier to drive. But it also feels like the power is a little bit more usable in the RX-8, whereas the 240, it feels like it's super light, especially the front end. Like I said before, it just didn't feel like I don't know, like I put the snow tires on it, you know? Because snow tires will reduce how snappy it is because of how terrible the grip is on them. But this feels nice to drive. I did definitely enjoy this thing. And it looks good as well. It definitely looks good too, especially with the whole design on it and everything like that. I'm actually very happy with the new donut update. Let me know what you guys think of it. I'm having a lot of fun playing around with all the cars and all the stuff. And obviously you guys have seen all the different videos that I've uploaded so far. If you haven't seen those, then of course subscribe to the channel and check out all those videos. But yeah, basically I have enjoyed this this donut update. It's definitely better than the one previous to it. I'll tell you that. Much better. There's actually more cars to get. There's more things to do. The story is a little bit funnier and a little bit better. And I feel like the characters like James and everyone, you know, Zach and all that, they all have like, it just feels like they have better personalities than what they did before, you know? It's just it's just much nicer to play a story where the characters are kind of more intrigued in being in the actual story itself. Does that make sense? Because I feel like in the first time that we ended up doing the first Donut Media story, when they first came into Horizon, it just felt like they didn't want to be there. And everybody said the exact same thing. I remember when I did the story and I showed it in the video and stuff like that, and people were like these poor guys that just came, they probably just came in for the bag and then that's it, they ended up leaving because they didn't feel like they wanted to be there. But yeah, it's just so smooth to drive, man. I really like driving this thing. I really enjoy driving this thing. Oh, trying to crash into the van. There you go, a bit too wide now. Yeah, cockpit view is a little different to drive with though. A little bit. I'm gonna stretch my slide out as much as I can here. Oh, oh, Fiesta! Okay. I think we're done here. Put it 6 for no reason. Jeez. Even in cockpit view, man, this is a piece of piss to drive. Have I spun out in this thing yet? I haven't spun out in it. It goes to show how good it is. I can hit it with some serious angle and it just doesn't want to spin out. Like that full throttle. Look at that mini-map! Oh my god, I can just see my little arrow. Because when you're playing... Can I reverse entry this thing, actually? This is one thing I'm going to try it. I can't. I didn't do it properly, but I can't. I can already tell you that I can't. Not with these tires. Maybe with some different tires. Maybe some tires that have some slightly better grip, but not with the snow tires. Maybe the regular drift tires could probably do it. Maybe. We'll try again, though. Oh! A little bit! A little bit, except I brought it back a bit too far. Reverse entry that. It doesn't let me go on the power, man. It's so annoying when it does that. I have to play manual clutch though. You have to play manual clutch though if you want to do proper reverse entries. That's the thing, and I don't. Not most of the time anyway. So you have to properly you have to clutch kick it as it's facing the opposite way. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.